Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. Leave it behind. Know that tarot is for entertainment purposes and also to give you some clarity to your situation. You have to be 18 years or older to watch my reads. I do talk a little dirty. I may be pulling some sexy time cards, so if you find yourself to be offended by dirty talk or nudity, just find your way out of the read at that point. Come again another day. Personal reads, sexy time reads, and multi-card reads can be found over on my website, roots&rewards.com. Make sure that you're following me over on TikTok, Roots and Rewards Jessie Ray, and Instagram is Roots and Rewards. That way I could pull on your energy a little bit easier. All right, so air signs, you don't have to be an air sign for it to resonate with you. Found it, it just may be for you. All right, so all this week we're doing who's obsessing about you and what you're needing to do with this person that is obsessing about you. So let's see. All right, so who is obsessing with the air signs, about the air signs? Let me get a different deck for you guys. Let's see. Oh, my animal spirit wants to come out for you guys. Maybe we'll pull some of those too in a little bit. I have to buy myself a new cart. I'm overflowing with different cards. I'm starting to stack them on top of each other. So maybe you guys have been stacking a lot of things, a lot of responsibilities. You have a lot of responsibilities on your hand. You're taking on maybe a little too much. I lit the root chakra Palo Santo for you, so you may need to ground yourself a little bit. All right, don't go too crazy with your responsibilities. Make sure you're taking time out for yourself, nurturing yourself. All right, so who's obsessing here? What does the viewer need to hear for the heart? Good. All right, so who's obsessing about my air signs? All right, so straight off the bat, I feel that there might be a Sagittarius, possible earth sign, water sign, Taurus or Aquarius like yourself, Aries, Gemini, that could be obsessing about you. Someone is tempering themselves with coming towards you. All right, with the Temperance card here. So someone I feel is waiting patiently for you. This person does have a lot of stability. They have money. They are grounded in their finances. This might be a mature individual. I'm getting a mature man for some of you guys. This person just sits back and watches. They don't really move too quickly. They like consistency. Temperance and the King of Pentacles. You or your person could have white hair, have a beard, and this person feels that you just sit back and you allow things to come to you. You attract what you want, and you're really nonchalant about getting what you want. You may connect with wolves. So this person that's thinking about you, they feel that you may not be happy right now. You may be pouring out emotions or overcoming something that once nurtured you. Right, with the Ace of Cups in reverse, this person feels that you may not fill into them emotionally, or that you're not emotionally content in your life. this could be a mother, sister that has nurtured you in the past, or a wife that is pregnant. Okay. So this person sees you as maternal. They see you as nurturing, caring. You're well-rounded. I think they want to grow. They're wanting to grow something with you here. I don't know if it's a love connection at this point in the read. I'm not really feeling much love, but maybe there's someone around you that is obsessing to travel towards you, or to build with you somehow. This person sees you as a star. You could be a star in your own right? They also see that you may be, releasing some attachments that you've had in the past. So you're healing from past issues that you had going on. This person feels that they can't manifest what they want right now with you. They're having a hard time manifesting what they want in their own life with the Magician in reverse. All right, so why else is this person obsessing? They feel that you're, this person might have broken your heart. If this is a lover, or maybe it could be a friend, family member. They feel that they're unable to approach you because they hurt you a lot in the past. You were brokenhearted, and possibly you couldn't come in and give them any stability or grounding the connection. They feel that they were a heavy burden on you, and that you're moving on from this heartache, and you're dumping out the emotions that you had for this person and walking away from them and dropping the burden of what they caused you. They regret any conflict that they put you in, because they see you as the Empress. So they see that you're this extremely caring and loving person that has an innocence about you, and they were here, giving you a headache, picking at your brains and just maybe dangling you by a thread. All right, so the Star card. So it feels that this person does want to heal it. They do want to heal the connection. This person is coming out of their head and feeling trapped and bound and unable to move. And that's why this person is coming towards you to heal, because they took some time out, possibly some distance between the two of you, and they looked at themselves in the mirror and they didn't like what they found. So this person had to heal maybe some negativity or toxicity that they were having, that they were pushing onto you. Okay, so the Two of Cups is on the bottom of the deck over here. So I do feel that you guys are going to have some emotional conversation with one another, coming back together and communicating what's bothering you guys. All right, so why else is this person obsessing? Because they put you in conflict. They put you possibly in competition, maybe a third-party situation with the Five of Wands and the Three of Swords. They had you competing for their time and attention, or competing over another person. It could be just work, you know, them picking to choose work over spending time with you. Or this could be you to them. If you need to flip it, flip it. All right, so you could be dealing with Capricorn. This person brought a lot of dark energy to you in the past. But I feel that they're reaching their hand out back at you. I think in the past, this person was manipulating you, playing, puppeteering you a little bit for their gain. With the Devil card and the Three of Swords. Manipulation, addiction possibly. Being compulsive. You know, obsessive. But you see how they're coming back in with their hand. But there you are. You're just like closing your ears and just tucking yourself away and asking yourself, can I deal with this situation again? Can I go back to this person that puppeteered me, manipulated me? That's where the headache comes in. This guy over here was chirping in your ear and possibly making you feel that you weren't doing the right thing or not feeling good enough. So you had to walk. You had to drop it. You had to close cycles. You had to get moving. You had to get traveling away from this person and making a judgment call. So the World card, you're moving forward, traveling forward, and making a judgment call to free yourself from this person that had you going in circles. And you sat there and you prayed to get out of the conflict with this person, but they weren't helping it. They weren't seeing what they were doing to you in the connection. So why is this person obsessing at this point? They're obsessing because they see that you're moving and you're closing out cycles. You're making a judgment call to, you know, allow your soul to go somewhere else that benefits you. You're no longer holding tightly of this person. See, the Page of Swords. You're being pulled out of this conflict with this person. Dealing with this person was like dealing on a tightrope. You never knew what you were going to get with this person day by day. And you had to really tippy-toe around this person's energy for some reason. You could have been dealing with a Leo. This person could have been a little two-faced with you. All right, they could have a very sensitive, vulnerable side, and then they have this really tough side and ego and pride about them. They were probably stuck in their pride and ego, and that's why they couldn't get you out of this conflict that you had going on with them. But they're trying to come stronger to make a change here. Yeah. They're going to take action towards you. Eight of Wands. So moving quickly with passionate communication, reaching out their hand, and communicating their emotions, releasing the deception. It was in reverse when I saw it. So releasing any deception or holding back emotions, hiding who they are. Everything is going to be shown to you very clearly when this person comes back in. Be a Pisces you're dealing with. Some of you. Judgment call. Yeah, this person is no longer blindfolded to the connection or indecisive about what they're wanting from you. They're wanting to ground it. Like I said, this person sees you as stability, sees that you you attract good things to you. So this person wants to be you. So the King and Queen of Pentacles is here. So this person may be financially mature and stable, but not emotionally or mentally mature or stable with their human connections. But you see, with these two cards, you guys are looking at each other and smirking at each other. You're still keeping an eye on one another and wanting to ground the connection. But I think you both are very stubborn. Could be stubborn. You're both just sitting and laying back and waiting for something to go down in the connection. There's no, while there's no movement, there will be movement, but right now there's not movement. This person has to put the ego down a little bit to approach you. Let's see. So the Hermit, so they're coming out of being hermit, they're coming out of being distant or ghosting you, or just taking time away for themselves. They're coming back in as the Emperor, so that's good. They're coming in more mature. Only if you gave this person some time, right? It's not going to be overnight that you go from, you know, devil energy to Emperor. It just doesn't happen that way. So making sure that your person is coming back to you changed with their actions and words, meeting up with one another. I don't feel that you really want to row away from this person. You do want to row away the conflict, but you're having a hard time really disappearing from this person's life because you feel, you know, it could be a Gemini. You feel that you guys have this, you're bound to this person romantically. You are pouring out for them because you have no other choice at this point, because you've been treated badly by this person. So I think you guys are maturing also. You may have a cross tattoo or a Cupid's arrow or Cupid's bow tattoo. So the Ten of Cups is here. So you're going to gain your wish fulfillment. You're going to gain your happiness. You're going to gain a partnership. The thing is, with this particular person, I think they're unable to still commit to you, though. Whatever commitment means to you. Marriage, long-term partnership, consistency, making you #1 priority, because there might have been a third-party situation. So you still, this person may come back and, you know, feed into you energetically and make you happy and everything, but they may still not be able to give you a commitment. I don't know if you want the commitment or you don't want the commitment, because it shows that you get the Ten of Cups. So maybe you'll be okay with not being committed to this person and just staying solo and maybe having a friendship with this person, or just not, you know, thinking too much about where we're going in the future. Let's just spend time with each other and have a good time and keep each other happy, and whatever the future holds, it holds for us, but not putting too much stress on that commitment. Yeah, wanting to reverse the ending between the two. So there's going to be a rebirth here with this person. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, heavy Taurus, Leo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aquarius. That could be you. All right. So this person is obsessing over the fact that they went outside of the relationship and hurt you, or they were just manipulating because they were childlike. They had immaturities. They weren't grown. All right. So sexy time, since this person's coming back. Sexy time. This is my sexy time oracle deck. If you guys are interested, it's on my website. Twin flame inspired masculine feminine energies. The two cards I picked out are meet in the shower. So you might like to have shower sex with this person. And down for your threes. Not all of you, but some of you, this was a third party situation that you got involved in. Or you guys could like multiple people in your bed. Whatever floats your boat, right? All right, so what does this person want to do to you that they're holding back? They're wanting you to take it all, take all of me. I love that ass. Nibble on my neck. So somebody gets aroused by you nibbling on their neck and licking their neck. They feel that it is a magnetic connection between the two of you. They're wanting you to stroke me in public places, wanting you to stroke them in public places, bend me over. Okay, so this person wants to get tapped from behind, or maybe that's you. Anal action ain't on the board for this person. All right, so they won't be wanting to do anal. It's not their thing. All right. I like it with the lights off. Was kind of in reverse, so I think this person does like it with the lights on. They like to see your body. They want to see your ass. Take all of them, or this could be you to them. Yeah, they're wanting to tap you and bend you over in the shower. Maybe 3 people in the shower with you guys, and back that ass up into them. Let's see. A little bit of sexy time cards. Let's see why this person's obsessed. Alright, so it's a sexual and emotional dynamic. Next week we're going to go to the extended reads, so I'll only be doing the personal reads portion instead of this like multi-card. So if you're interested in the extended reads, guys, it's going to be $10. You could just pay over on Venmo next week. All right, so the strength card here again, that's a Leo. You could be, or your person could be a Leo. They're really going to be pulling their strength, pulling on their inner strength to come in and tame your ass. Tame ya. You could, okay. That's weird that came in. Like do a pork roast, like roasting a pig. All right, King of Swords. King of Swords. All right, person is pretty smart. They may be attached to someone else here. They may be married, and they're wanting, you know, they're wanting to rub your titties with their feet and shit. This person could have a foot fetish. They could have a dagger collection or a sword collection. This person could have bought you a rose necklace, like a rose charm necklace. You could connect with cranes. Maybe you're from Florida. But this King of Swords got his legs open. He got one chick between his legs. Meanwhile, his other half is at home staring, you know, staring out the window there. So somebody had an affair or has a mistress. Long orange hair, possibly. Beard. So you're holding back from this person, also tempering yourself. You're feeding into yourself at this point, and you're not approaching this person with a love or offer anymore until they can show you that their deception, lying, cheating, stealing ways has come to an end. Until they express their feelings to you, you're not going to approach this person. You're taming yourself. You're finding strength. You're finding courage to possibly move away from this person. Yeah, Seven of Swords. They're going to show you that they're no longer being deceptive. They no longer want to have their guards up as much with you. They don't want to turn their back away from you anymore. Yeah, they're wanting happiness again. Wanting to put you on that swing and ride you good. Maybe in candlelight. I don't know. When this person fucks you from behind, your titties may like flop up and down to the point you're like, oh, it hurts. So you guys might have a habit of like just holding your tits up when you're getting fucked from behind. Just a little tidbit there. So you got big knockers. Some of you guys have nice big knockers. Alright, so the Hangman. So it's, you guys are coming out of stagnant energy. You're not going to be stuck here with this person anymore. The Tower. Yeah, you're letting the Tower crumble. It wasn't made on solid ground. So you're allowing the Tower to crumble. And basically like, all right, you can't approach me correctly. I'll just go off and bang some other good looking person. And open up to someone else if you're going to keep coming behind me and stabbing me in the back with that sword and not bringing me peace and comfort. You could stay in the background. Five of Pentacles. This person's no longer going to show greed or being held back with you. They're coming in a more romantic, heartwarming way. The King of Wands, the King of Wands, so taking you could have a habit of queefing. Okay, guys, you kill me. Quick action, I meant to say, but that, you know. Yeah, they want to hug on you again. Somebody likes your ass. This person may have a habit of when you hug them, you know, they squeeze your ass or you squeeze their ass. So the Ten of Pentacles, so coming back in after being patient, after having distance, this person's coming back in and seeing you as the Ten of Pentacles. So they're going to be showing a lot of gratitude to you. Making you feel very relaxed, feeding you grapes, and just, you know, seeing you and treating you the way that they should have treated you in the past. So they've learned. Chariot. So it's not going to take that long for this person to come in. With the Chariot card and the Eight of Wands, I don't feel that this person is too far off with coming back in. And the Hangman in reverse. So you're going to be hearing from this person, obviously, very soon. Because new passionate beginnings. This person is sneaking back. They're sneaking back. This person may have a habit of watching you and watching you sleep, watching your social media and getting aroused by how you look or what you're posting. They could have a habit of, like, you know, whacking off to your shit. Maybe past photos that you guys had. They're wanting that flame back with you. They're wanting it back with the Ace of Wands. So new passionate beginnings are coming in here. Yep. Walking. Coming on in. Lighthearted energy. Packing their bags. This person may want to move back in the house, or, you know, get things going again with you guys. You could live next to the mountains. You could wear like a fanny pack or a man purse, or all different types of hats. I think there's maybe like maybe one snake around you, but I don't think that person is going to be able to do too much. You're basically walking past this snake here. You know who this person is. It's just a snake in the grass, but the snake's not wrapping around you or showing a blockage here. This person is just in the background, maybe like envious, you know, just watching you, curious about you. There's someone else here that's just curious about what you're doing, when you're doing it, how you're doing it. Just to be nosy people. It's not a problem. Not a problem. But yeah, I think you're gonna get a nice massage from this person. You may even like oxtails. That's an interesting one. Okay. You may play an instrument, maybe violin. 9 of Cups. Person is coming back, grabbing your hands, pulling you close to them, and pouring out their emotions. You guys might go off to breakfast, have bagels and muffins, and there might be like a lantern centerpiece, or maybe this brunch place that you guys go to, coffee shop, whatever it is. This person is grabbing your hand and pulling you back towards them. Coming in completely different than when they left you. So there is time that you guys had away from each other. Yeah, they were very defensive and guarded. This person had a hard time opening up to you. But they're reversing that. They're trying not to, they're trying to be more flexible now. Be more flexible with you. So maybe this person is a very controlled person. They like what they like, how they like it. They're detail oriented, and you didn't like the perfectionist qualities of this person. If it ain't the third party situation, they just had to, you know, tell you what to do and how to do it all the time. And the air signs, you don't like that shit, right? You don't want somebody doing that shit to you. So this person is understanding that they have to pull back and not, you know, put too much pressure on you, or be too strict in their energy. So you could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Sag, Aries. Possible water signs. It's not really sticking out to me too much, water signs. Aries, Pisces. Alright, so let's get some initials. Let's see where we go. Sorry, I'm getting thirsty. So I hope you guys have a good weekend. So if this read has resonated with you, feel free to donate to the channel. And I do have an Amazon wish list over on my Linktree link, and all the donations go back to the channel. So there's cards and crystals and stuff over there, just to keep it, you know, nice and fresh for you guys. Okay, so you could be overcoming a alcohol addiction, AA. You could be going to AA. Your name could be Rue. Are you? You are. You are conquering your addiction here. I like it. 6%. 6 years you could know this person. They gave you sense in the past. MK. You could like Michael Kors or wear Michael Kors stuff. Okay. Scotty. Scotty. Lou. Your last name could be Lou. L-U. L-U. Okay. L-U-D. Lud. Ludwin. Okay. Lude. Don't know what that means. That could be a 1 too. So 16 years could be with this person, or January 6th. June 1st could be the birth date. Jude. All right, so this person has a habit of being rude. You may not like how they move all the time. Could be from South Carolina, or you may like the Red Sox, RS. I feel like my throat chakra is going crazy. Where did I put that water, guys? My throat chakra is closing up, so there's lack of communication or lack of honesty between you and this person. Oh wow. All right, that was a lot. All right, so you could be 58, 52, born in 85, May 2nd, February 5th, February 5th, 08, 25, 28, 82, 85, 22, February 2nd, February 5th, February 8th, August 5th, August 2nd, another L, another O, L-O-U, could be a Lou, or Lord, L-O-U-D-E, whatever that represents for you. They could live in the Southwest. DSW, you could work at DSW. You like buying shoes there? You got money coming in. You have money. Money, T2. Could be Spanish. 6. June 8th, 68, 86, June 5th, June 2nd. You could connect with a lotus flowers, or selling a lot. You could be into real estate. Okay. I just got my real estate license, guys. If you're needing to sell a house in New Jersey, hit a chick up. Sorry, I had to promote myself there. Came out, lot A? Maybe you're buying lot A. All right. Hey, a lot of. All right, maybe you're coming into a lot of money. All right, I see that because the King of Pentacles, damn, you got security coming in with your finances. Finances, I think, is going to be looking damn good for you guys. June 1st, 61, you could be. 56, did I say that already? 68. Ah, okay. You could be making a profit of $68,562. Let me know. if that number represents anything to you. You may be hitting the lotto. Play the Mega Million of Powerball. $2, $10, whatever it is. You may hit $2. Play $2. What you got to lose? We actually won the lotto one year. We won 50,000 on Powerball. So you never know. After taxes, you walk away with like 30 something. But hey, it's money you never had before. It's worth the $2. All right, California. My California people, you guys are always coming out in this. Your name could be Cami or Camille. Your first name could be Camille K. You take a lot of pictures, camera, seeing a camera here. 21 could be your go-to number. Maybe you're only gonna win $21. Hey, better than nothing. Loot. Shit, I'm seeing a lot of money here. Air signs. I was gonna say fire sign. Owl. LA. You could be moving to LA, maybe starting acting. Well, the star card came out, right? So you may be an actor or in the entertainment field. You could be dealing with a UTI. Dude. Okay, you have some dues. There's some dues that are due. Make sure that you're keeping up with your taxes and shit like that. I think that's all I got. Okay, I have to go check. I'm making a boneless leg of lamb. That's what the alarm was that was going off. So you might be going out to like a really nice dinner with this person. All right, self-care, what you could do to help higher your frequency and get yourself feeling better in this situation. It's looking good. I think it's looking good for you guys. You need to spend some time with animals. Maybe, you know, go out in the woods, take your dog on a walk, take your cat on a walk, your hamster on a walk, whatever you want to do. But spend some time with your animals, getting that unconditional love. Use your intuition when this person comes back. You all have intuition, all right? You all don't need me to guide you. Honestly, you don't. You're needing to listen to your intuition. You have the inner knowing that you're needing to move ahead. All right, so listen to yourself. Listen to that little voice telling you not to stress the situation, and make sure this person is showing you actions. The actions and words are meeting up with one another. Pleasure yourself. Maybe you haven't gotten your rocks off in a minute because you've had a lot of burden and you had a lot of responsibilities. So maybe you needed to, you know, higher your frequency a little bit by pleasuring yourself. Or this could just be, you know, go out, buy yourself something nice. Make yourself feel good somehow. And yeah, you're not spending enough time with friends. So have some time with friends, socializing, maybe playing card games, have a little bit of wine, maybe doing some artwork. Maybe you're creating something with your friends. Maybe collaborating with your friends, or you're needing to collaborate with your friends. All right, so spend time with friends. That's what I got for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, create art. All right, so that's what I got for you guys. Hope you enjoyed the read. Hope it did give you some clarity to your situation. I do have some new merch. The Sexy Time crop tops. I have a couple of those. I don't have the long full length. hoodies. They're just too hard for me to get. This is the Sexy Time t-shirt that's available on my website. The crop tops aren't up yet, but they will be. It's only going to be limited. I think I'm only going to be making 5 of them, so if you're interested in those, it's just the merch when it comes to clothing is too hard to get them made. It's too much money and too hard to get them made. So limited production on those. These little guys though, I'm going to be pumping some of these out on TikTok Live. I'm going to be making these cleansing protection sprays for you guys. Each one has witch hazel, moon water from the last new moon and the solar eclipse. And there's charged crystals in the bottom, and a little feather charm will be on each one. It's a little spray bottle for your pocketbook or your cars, just to cleanse you and protect you. This one here is sandalwood and vanilla mixed. I'm going to have 5 different essential oils. One sandalwood, vanilla, lemon, peppermint, and lavender. You get to choose which scents you want. If you want me to mix them, I could do that too. Those are going to be, I think they're going to be $7.77. I may change the price. I'll let you know. I also have large protection jars. These are all cleansed out with sage. There's 3 different levels of salt in them for toxicity, to purify you and cleanse and give you some peace and comfort. Those are the large ones, and then I have the mini jars. I only have 3 of these left. Each one you can customize with your own charm and your Swarovski crystal, whatever your birthstone is. I'll throw those on there for you. And of course the oracle decks, the Sexy Time and the Love Me Not oracle decks are available on my website. Get your orders in early, that way you could get them by Christmas. The shipping is crazy, just what's going on in the world, and also, you know, Christmas and Hanukkah and every other holiday that we celebrate around this time. So hit me up sooner than later for that stuff. All right, I'll see you on the other side. Keep yourself in high regard, guys. Appreciate you. Bye.